Engine build day. Well, today we are gonna kick off the engine build series. It's gonna start with painting the motor and then getting all the way through the rotating assembly and building it complete, soup to nuts. LS7, let's do it. What's going on, guys? Met over here at Lethal Garage, and I am staring at the man, myth, and legend from Red Barn Racing. This man, Michael Franz, is, yeah, he's not a supermodel, but he definitely is a master mechanic. This man knows what he's doing. He's built, what? If you were to guess how many motors you've built today, not just today, but up to today. I mean, I know you lose count, but if you had to just throw a number out there.
Several dozen?
Several dozen, okay. Maybe we shouldn't do this. No, he's
lost count of that.
Thousands.
Yeah.
Would you say thousands?
I don't know about thousands.
Go close, whatever. That's close enough. But what we have here is a brand new LS7 completely bare block. This is straight from GM Performance. It has nothing in it. I don't even think it... Does it have main bearings?
No, no main bearings.
No, there's nothing, right?
It comes with cam bearings, though.
Cam bearings,
yeah.
Which we're replacing, right?
No.
No? We're keeping those?
No, they're brand new cam bearings.
We like those?
Yeah.
See, I know nothing. I'm learning things. So, in this series, and I'm hitting the garage is lower than me. In this series, we're gonna paint the motor. We are going to build the motor from rotating assembly all the way up to completion to first fire. So, obviously we're not gonna be firing off the motor today, but today we're prepping the block to get it ready for paint, and we're gonna start the assembly. So that being stated, Mike has taken some brake cleaner and high quality Bounty paper towels and just wiping down the block on all the machine surfaces, making it look pretty. What are you looking for?
That fruity, gender equal paper towels.
Gender equal. Yes, this is a gender equal motor. This is a she. We haven't figured out the name for her yet, but we'll figure it out by the time we're done building it. But this is gonna be the first motor that I think I'm mostly going to assemble. Maybe. Mike is here because he's a master mechanic. I have never built a motor from the ground up, but I want to learn and I want to try. Now, I've seen Mike do it in an afternoon. He's pretty dang quick about it. But we are going to go through this one and build it. So, starting to lay out all the parts here. You can see a lot of the GM new rings and trays and big old cam. Hey, actually, you guys probably might be interested in the cam specs, huh? Should we reveal the cam specs? 245, 345, 258, 350, 110. What's the plus 4?
That's the advance in the camshaft.
Ah, so.
The 4 degrees advance. So
there you go.
Technically on a 106 watt.
See, I'm learning something new today. So all that being said, this car is planned to be all NA. We're not boosting it. We're not putting turbos on it. We're not doing nothing. This is just going to be a glory LS7 carbureted, eventually EFI. Maybe. We're going with MSDs. See, the MSD's already down there. So we got all the stuff. We're gonna start assembling. The shelves over here are filled with all of the is it the front driveline assembly? Is that what you would call that?
Front driveline?
Well, not
accessory drive.
Accessory drive. See, I'm the nerd. The words. The nerds.
The nerds. The nerds are coming out.
The nerds are the words. But the front assembly and all that stuff. We have it all. We have everything. I took the headers over to storage. They were in the way.
You should have moved over to ceramic coat.
Yeah, I need to do that. That's gonna happen. So let's get this motor prepped for paint. Let's get this motor prepped for paint. I went back and forth on painting. A lot of you guys have seen the pictures and stuff that I posted on Instagram. Painting your LS7, it can go a lot of different ways. Painting your motor can go a lot of different ways. I got kind of hung up on watching all of the SEMA builds and what they have done. And honestly, Mike was just like, you got to go old school. You got to do it the right way. Orange block, exposed, beautiful metal heads, all that stuff. And I was like, I don't know if I want to do what everyone else is doing. And then I kind of was like, you know what? I kind of want to do what everyone else is doing. So I'm going to go traditional Chevy block. We're going to go Chevy orange. I don't even know if it's called Chevy orange, but that's what we're calling it here because at Lethal Garage, it's like that orange. It's kind of...
This is kind of a Hemi orange.
Oh, traitor. And he drives Chevys. Anyways, so let's get the block taped up and let's get it painted and sweated. Yeah, I had to learn what that meant. And I'll tell you what it meant if you didn't know. California, if we had the good brake cleaner, we'd be going to jail right now. But
We're the devil.
we are the devil. We're killing babies. That being stated, this block is brand new right out of the crate. So Mike wiped down all the machine surfaces and make it look pretty. And now he's using brake clean to really clean off just the grease and oils that they have from factory. And he's going to town. So I have a feeling we'll be going to O'Reilly's to get about 8 more cans of this stuff. Probably a case. Yep, there goes the first can already. So the big thing here is we're just prepping the block for paint, getting all the greases and stuff that would stop paint from sticking. And then the other side is, this is an aluminum block all the way through and through. So with that, we need to do a little bit of sweating to get any moisture out of the metal, right?
Yes.
So with that, behind Mike, not hidden, we have a little torch.
Spider killer.
The spider killer. And we're gonna torch the block, get it nice and hot, potentially get any water that may or may not be in the block. And we got beautiful orange paint coming. And then we gotta tape it off. Obviously you wanna burn it before you tape it.
Fire in there.
Now we start the tape process. That's actually pretty smart. I've never seen it done that way. So this is like a gaffer style painter tape. It's not cheap. We're using it because I have it in my garage. Where's my painter tape roll? Yeah, there wasn't much left on my painter tape roll. Alright then, we got this bad boy taped off properly so we don't get one of those terrible paint after the fact jobs. Yeah, never do that, right, Mike?
No.
Let's just paint it. Assembled. No. Please never do that.
The Krylon rebuild?
The Krylon rebuild. Yes. Yes. Sounds like pretty good. Got it all taped off. Making sure, we still gotta do the back. I think we're just hiding the whole back from paint.
Yep.
So to kick things off, we're gonna start with a fog coat. And this is just really dusting aspects of the final painted areas. So you can see here, Mike is going through and just fogging the areas. It was basically drying on contact. It wasn't taking very long to dry because it was 90+ degrees outside. But once the fog coat is complete on both sides, we go ahead and start applying the main coat. We ended up putting 3 coats on it. Again, it did dry pretty quick with this paint. This is just an automotive motor paint. You can pick it up at any O'Reilly or Napa Auto Parts. But I will list all the details below for the products that we used. Okay, I think we did a pretty good job here. And when I say we, I mean Mike, Red Barn Racing. I helped rub the tape a little bit. That sounded bad. But look at the contrast. It looks so good. So good. Mike's getting the last of the flat pieces off. I got all the circle pieces off. But it looks good. I think we did good here. I like it. Wiping down, sweating, taping, painting your motor. That's how we did it here. I think it turned out pretty good. Mike, you're amazing. If you guys ever need motor work or anything like that, hit up Red Barn Racing. They're the best. Best of the best.
There. Yeah, got a mouse in my pocket now.
Yes. Well, I mean, there's Mini-Me. This is Mike's son, Keith. If you guys don't know Keith, he's got a 4th gen sitting out there. It's kind of blown out, so you can't see it, but we finally have a 4th gen in the crew. LS1 power, right? He's so happy. He's so happy. But there you have it. So that's how we painted the Lethal LS7. Now, a lot of you guys are probably asking, why did you go an LS7 over an LSX? Well, aluminum. I think that's all I need to say. And I've always just wanted a raw LS7 ever since the Z28. I blame the Z28 and the C6 Z06. I just love the way they sounded. And everybody's like, well, you can make any motor sound that way. I'm like, no, there's just something about an LS7. I don't know what. Whatever. It costs more money, but you know what? I think it's the right choice. So if you guys want to watch the full build for this motor, hit that subscribe button. Full series coming. This is one of I don't know how many. There will be a little playlist and all that stuff out there. But likes, comments, shares always appreciated. I love your feedback. What do you guys think of the traditional orange? I like it. I was kind of totally against it, and now I like it. I like it. The engine bay is going to be solid black, and then the motor's obviously orange, and then we'll do natural metal for all the other stuff like the heads, and we'll probably do something different for the valve covers. We'll figure that out. We got time. We're building this beast. It's going in there. 71 Monster. Hopefully it will be a Monster when it's done. And Monster Cruiser, because it's not going to be a race car.
You said that with the white.
I said, no, the red car was always going to be, or the white car was always going to be a race car. That's all I got. That's it. That's all. Until next time, guys. See you on the road.